Here on the campus of the University of New Haven in West Haven, Connecticut, Chris Villani and Jacob Van Ryn. We're back for game number 2 of our doubleheader between New Haven and St. Michael's. Drives into the right block, pass back up top to an open Cunningham, sets, fires, and hits. Goes back to within a point. Opening minutes here, and a steal out on the far side is Mandy Scott with the great anticipation. Down the right side of the lane and gets the layup to go, and Scott, a Vermont native, a senior, gets 2 with a timeout called for good work by her on the defensive glass. Back the other way, Pollard. She's going to keep shooting until she makes one and connects. So we've hit halftime in New Haven with a 27-20 lead.
Jessica Smith joining me with their team leading by 7 at the break. Coach, kind of a frantic first 20 minutes, but I thought your team played with great energy. Comment on your team's performance.
Yeah, that's what I'm the most pleased with, how much energy they brought and their defensive focus. They've just been being as aggressive as possible, trying to take St. Mike's out of what they want to do.
Offensively, you went through stretches where you struggled, and you went through stretches where you looked great. What do you do to be more consistent?
That's kind of been our mantra all year. I wish I knew the answer. I don't. We just got to get people the ball that can score and figure out which matchups are the best.
Finally, it was interesting because we talked before the game, and you talked about this team's mindset. Your team took the floor with great energy. There's been great energy over on your sideline. Talk about the performance of those young ladies, because even the players that aren't on the floor seem to be just living and dying with every possession.
Yeah, our word of the day was excitement, and I think one of the things they wanted to bring is value each game and make it exciting. And that's what they're doing, so I'm proud of them.
Coach, good luck in the second half. Thanks for your time. St. Michael's head coach Jen Niebling joining me here at halftime. Team down by 7. Coach, a wry smile, but talk about the first 20 minutes. Obviously, wasn't your best half of basketball.
Yeah, not our best half, but you got to give New Haven a lot of credit. They came out super aggressive. They're not letting us run our stuff, which is probably a good thing, and we're making a lot of poor decisions. 18 turnovers in the first half, but we got to just be smarter with the ball.
Chris and I talked during the game about how it could be worse for you. What did you talk about with your group at halftime?
Yeah, just having a little more composure at the offensive end. These guys, you got to make them pay for their aggressiveness, and you got to control the basketball, be strong with it, and turn and find the open teammate. There's open teammates out there. We're just rushing to try to find them right now.
Finally, you were dealt with some foul situation in the first half. Obviously, Pinka and Adak both struggled. How do you get them going in the second half?
They'll be fine. They're competitors. They're troopers. Hopefully some luck will go our way,
okay,
and we'll do our best.
7 on the shot clock. Back up top, Ferreira takes the 3 and makes it. Ferreira tries to answer and does. Lead back the other way for DeRoy. Into the lane. A beautiful pass along the end line. Ahead of Gia lays it in. We had a 1-point game with the ball. Ferreira into the corner. Quinn for the lead. Got it. Ferreira back the other way. Hits Adak. Going to the basket. She took it away from Todd and laid it in. And St. Michael's will come away with a come-from-behind victory in this one. They trailed by as many as 12. But they end up with an 8-point win. 57-49 is going to be our final, and St. Michael's wins its 4th consecutive game. New Haven falls for the 12th time in a row.
And Quinn joining me here after this one. First of all, talk about this win, obviously a big one, and back-to-back road wins for your team.
Yeah. Well, we came out. We didn't start very well. We played a little scrappy, had a lot of turnovers, which isn't usually like us, but we bounced back in the second half. We had a couple of huge plays. Logan Pinka was huge in the second half, so it helps when we finally put a couple shots in the second half.
Let's talk about one of those shots was your triple from the corner that gave your team the lead. You shot the ball pretty well tonight. What did that shot mean? I felt like you guys getting over the hump was a big momentum swing for your team.
It was. We kept putting in within 4 and within 2, but we couldn't get over. So that was huge, and then we had a quick 2, I think, right after that. So that definitely helped. That gave us the final push to, keep getting that win.
I got to ask you, your brother plays at Bentley. I imagine you guys keep pretty close tabs on one another.
We do. They've had he's been there for 5 years, but they've had a great 5 years, and we're just trying to be more like them, but, every time he loses, I got to give it to him, though.
Congratulations on a good performance, a good win.
Thank you.
Head coach Jen Niebling joining me here on the post-game show. Coach, you're telling me you're shaking. That was a bit of a gut check for your team.
I still can't believe what was happening out there. It seemed like a lot was going against us, but the girls stuck with it, and we were able to get the foul line a lot in the second half, which has been a big strength of ours lately, getting 20 points or so from the line a game, and we were aggressive. We took it to them, and they missed a few shots in the second half, and the momentum swung our way, and it's a good win.
It seemed like to begin the second half, we talked to the admission, you said we got to kind of be more patient and value the basketball a little bit more, but you seem to make a concerted effort to get to the free throw line, draw some contact. Was that something you talked about with your group at halftime?
Yeah, I think there's that fine line. You break a press, you want to attack before they get set, but at the same time, that was where we were making a lot of our mistakes in the first half. So we didn't want to take away the aggressiveness, and it worked out for us in the second half.
I know that Nicole Adak fouled out late, and Logan got through the game with just those 3 fouls. Talk about their performance because they stepped up, made some plays for you when they need them to.
Yeah, I mean, ADAC just comes up with offensive rebounds and putbacks and loose balls. And Logan's just, I mean, she's just what you want out of a senior. She never quits, and she believes in herself all the time, and she makes her free throws. So.
I have to ask you, back-to-back road wins, not an easy thing to do in this conference. You've been through the battles. Your team's heading in the right direction right now.
Well, you take it one game at a time,
Yeah.
and this was nothing like the base game, which was in the 70s, and this was just like a battle it out. And, you know, we're happy to get out of here with a win.
You got through it. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks very much.